Around 10:30 this morning, we got a phone call of a holdup alarm here at the Westamerica Bank, 5761 South Elm in Easton. The report said that a man had entered the bank, pointed a gun at the tellers, and demanded the cash. He quickly got the money that they handed over, and he left the bank. We believe that he fled in a car. We're working right now to try and get a better description of that vehicle. We have canvassed the area here for anybody matching his description. Have not found anyone. What we know right now by looking at a photo inside the bank, he's a Hispanic man, stocky build. He came in wearing a dark colored baseball hat, no logos on it, sunglasses, one of those disposable surgical masks, and a bright orange long sleeve shirt. Very aggressive in his demeanor to the tellers, threatening manners with that firearm. They did the right thing by just getting him the money and getting him out of here, and fortunately nobody was hurt.
How much money, any idea yet?
No, we actually haven't counted yet. The tellers haven't. We haven't determined how much he actually got away with.
Has this bank been hit before?
It has. Just off top of my head, I know this is probably at least the fourth robbery in the last 5 years here. Something I will say that's a good thing is that this bank has upgraded its surveillance cameras significantly over those years. So we are dealing with the clearest images as ever today, getting a look at that suspect. So we will provide you with some of those images. Hopefully the community out there can take a look at this guy, recognize, anything about him. He's obviously covered up pretty good. He was even wearing white gloves. So it definitely looks like he came here prepared. He knows that obviously the bank has cameras, but he covered up as much as he possibly could have. But hopefully somebody out there can key in on some of his features and be able to give us a possible name.
Those other robberies, were the suspect apprehended in those or not?
In some they were, and some they won't. In some they were, and some we did not apprehend the person. What we will do too is we'll go back through our old cases that we had here and see if this guy matches up in any of those. Whether we arrested him or not doesn't mean that he didn't come back and try and do it again. If he is one of our outstanding guys, we're going to want to take a look and see if he matches the description of them.
Tony, when obviously a lot of the cases now involve a lot of people wearing masks, can you just kind of speak about the difficulty tracking someone down when you can't see their entire face?
Yeah, well, I mean, what's interesting is not too long ago when somebody walks into a bank wearing a mask, that'd be a red flag right off the bat, but today it's normal. So in a sense, this whole COVID thing and wearing masks, while it's the prudent thing to do for health concerns, it makes it difficult for businesses because they don't know who this person is, and they can hide under that guise of being a criminal and get away with things like this.
Do we know about how many people were inside during the time of the robbery?
I believe there were 2 tellers. I would say 2 or 3. There were anywhere from 2 to 3 people in there.
Okay. Were there any customers or just tellers?
I believe there was 1 customer.
Okay. What charges could this person face?
Well, obviously 211, which is for robbery. There could possibly be a 245 for an assault with a deadly weapon because he was threatening with a gun. And then since it is the robbery of a bank, we're looking at federal charges. So that'll be something that we will have to explore.
Is there, do you guys believe he took off in a vehicle? Is there a vehicle description?
Not at this point. We're still working on that, trying to get a better description. If that becomes available and the detectives want to release it, we'll let you know.